Mike Stokes. I'm a Director of Tract Consultants. I'm an architect by training, also landscape architect, and urban design is practiced by landscape architects. Well, Tract started in '72, and in over those 30 years, I think it's fair to say Australia has gone through a number of building booms. We've been pretty much a part of that in all those cities. One of the challenges was to create something that was really going to be acknowledged by the landscape that's going to go into it. It's not a small development, but in a lot of ways it's exciting because it's a number of buildings that make up what we see as a compact village. And as part of that village, the integration of the landscape we saw as especially important, so that as the building or the development moves forward, so does the landscape. There might be different gardens and landscapes that really set the building apart within an overall theme. Outdoor areas for people to gather and socialise as part of that building. But I guess more importantly, that continuous link from south to north, which culminates in this formal garden, which has these beautiful views out towards Mount Macedon, and the taller landscapes that really start to help soften that taller building at the northern end. Get into the development, we'd like to think we could get into some really vibrant, lush species, flowers, perennials, creepers and things like that, that give that sense of a garden that most Melbourne, Victoria's the garden state, but gardens can be a little bit more than natives. There's a current trend to native, everything has to be native, but we'd like to mix it up out there. There's a lot of things you'll be able to do within that development without leaving the development. But having said that, there's a tram stop right up the doorstep. There's a little cafe, bistro type arrangement that is being considered there. So you're never more than, minutes away from a tram stop that connects you to the best things that Melbourne's got to offer, as well as walkability to the High Point Activity Centre. JMC, I think, set themselves apart by really wanting to make a point of difference and by really looking at ways of enhancing the way people live, work and play in their developments. They seem to have a real commitment to their clients, and so it's very important for them to, I guess, deliver the promise. So all the way through design development and those sorts of things in doing their 3D renders, they're very particular to ensure that, what you see is what you're going to get. So it really is just being part of that overall team and not coming in at the end and just following the whole thing through.